Yo, 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 YouTube. How you guys doing? Deception stoppers. Here we go.
We back in the mother building. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we got some interesting stuff to talk about here today. As usual, we'd like to update you guys on some juicy stuff.
And we'd like to also start by saying all constitutional rights invoked non-waived for this video. As for just like the rest of them. Now today what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the latest the latest activity in the case, okay? On October 1st, there had been issued a submitted to the federal district court in the Southern District of Ohio a gag order, okay? Now, the gag order was submitted by the law offices of William Geary, LPA, and Stacy Gilbert Osborne's counsel, okay? In their motion, they're requesting that the court issue a gag order that would prevent us from talking about the case, that will also force us to remove 2 videos. One of the videos is exposing dirty cops and judges in
The one about
in Columbus, Ohio. And then the second one is Stacy Gilbert Osborne scared of oral argument, okay? Now, we don't really think that those videos, the content in those videos is going to prejudice their right to a fair trial, okay? That's what they're stating. That's what they're stating. They're stating that would they're stating that would interfere with their right to have a fair trial. I'm unconvinced. I'm unconvinced for many reasons, especially for the simple fact is there's a certain standard that must be met before a gag order could be issued, all right? There has to exist a clear and present danger to the defendant's right to a trial by jury. Now, the defendant's right to a trial by jury is not in no way in jeopardy due to our free speech, you know, the things that we say on our channel. Second of all, it's not a highly publicized case like the O.J. Simpson case or the Durrani case, like they cited in their paperwork. In their paperwork, they cited the Durrani case, which was a Dr. Durrani was a medical doctor, and he had hundreds of people trying to sue him for medical malpractice, and there was a gag order issued in that case to stop the to basically give Mr. Durrani a shot at having a fair trial. Now, the difference in that case and in this case is Mr. Durrani was a medical doctor that was practicing on hundreds of different people and who have performed hundreds of operations on many different people, okay? And we're being sued by hundreds of plaintiffs, okay? And the attorneys were talking to the press. The attorneys were talking to the press. The attorneys were talking to the press. Now, as a lot of you know, attorneys are officers of the court. They're officers of the court, and they have ethics. They have they have it's called something responsibility. They have ethics. I think it's ethics of responsibility.
They don't have rights as
code of responsibility.
They don't have rights like a regular citizens, do they?
No, they have. They do have some rights, but they have ethics and rules that they have to adhere to because they are officers of the court. They are components of a court, just like a gavel or a judge. It's a component of the court. So a lot of times that's different than issuing a gag order on a witness. Okay, issuing a gag order on a witness. Now, me, Moses, and myself, we are witnesses in this in our case, and we are the plaintiffs. We are witnesses, and much more. So it's going to be a little bit different here in this cause of action. But getting back to the point, they are asking for a gag order, and they did not meet all the criteria to have a gag order. They're just asking for one because they drew a hypothesis as to, we assume that we're not going to have a fair trial because of what they said in 2 videos that's been up for 2 years.
And what I find interesting is, like, this goes back to that double standard thing. So it's like you guys say that you want us to take certain videos down, and your reason is because it's going to be biased, it's going to be prejudicial. But this whole time we've been going through this case, y'all being biased and prejudiced against us. So this goes back to that double standard thing. So how could you even think in your mind that what we're going to do is going to be prejudicial
to your constitutional rights?
So y'all, when y'all did it, y'all violated our constitutional rights.
But to hell with our constitutional rights.
So it's like, again, it's that double standard thing. These people, it's just, it's mind blowing. Like, it really is mind blowing to me.
And it's really going to get nasty. This is going to get nasty. It's going to get real nasty because we're not having it. We're not shutting up. We're not shutting up. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. We're not shutting up. We're going to continue to talk about the case. We're going to continue to talk about, whatever we want to talk about.
They figure that, they're out of the hotel now. They live somewhere better. So maybe perhaps they moved on. But
no, this shit is fresh. Just like it happened a half a minute ago.
What they did it's not even what they did. They did a lot. They did the stuff that they did could cause someone. This is death.
Yeah, it could have caused. It could cause somebody to have become an alcoholic, a drug addict, mentally unstable, damaged the kids. You see what I mean? They did all this shit and utilized all this time. And when they see they couldn't starve us out, when they seen that we were not giving up and we would continue to come with the action, they violated us. So, they didn't even say nothing about the RICO situation. They didn't even say nothing about the situation what happened that, with these crooked motherfuckers up in Akron. In those cases that went on up there. But magically y'all supposed to have, no, we ain't going for that shit.
Yeah, and they just put anything. They just say anything. Like, I think even when the judge, before she transferred it, she said something about him and said that she don't see how he's a part of the case.
You don't see how I'm a part. You don't see how I'm a part of the case when I have defendants on the case that have nothing to do with him.
Right.
And she sounded retarded in her order, and that's how 100% for a fact that they called her up and they said, "Look, you gonna put this in there." And that's what I think they did. You're gonna put this in there, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put this in this order, and you're gonna transfer this case. Boom.
Yeah, because it don't make no sense for a judge, an experienced judge, to put in her paperwork to say you don't see how this person over here has anything to do with the case. He has a whole. I'm not even a part of that case. There's a whole separate case.
Yeah.
This is all RICO with the Ohio, those courts. They all a part of the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing with these people. It's like
so they feel like, oh, we gonna make the McCormick brothers shut up. Oh well, they're they're happy now, and we not fucking happy.
You ain't gonna do shit.
We not happy, and we not shutting up. It's gonna get nasty. It's going to get nasty, nasty, nasty. We want our trial by jury, and that's what the hell we want. And we want to cross-examine all these motherfuckers, these corrupt motherfuckers, they've been getting in damage control mode, sweeping stuff up under the rug, trying to do this and do that. And it's like, you're caught. You got caught. We caught your ass.
Yeah, it's gonna have to do get in damage control and do certain things. They're gonna have to do way more than that. We want our trial by jury. That's what we want. We want our trial. Y'all wanna settle out of court and do what you need to do. We want our trial by jury. It's gonna if we commit a crime, if we go murder somebody, we gonna be in court. So let's go to court. We ready. We got all our evidence. We got all our witnesses that we need to question. You shouldn't have did this shit. You're not about to be doing something stealthily and say, well, we gonna do this and we gonna do. Nah, you got a lot of shit to do. If you think that we gonna wrap this up and stop talking about it, you got a lot more to do. This stuff that you're doing right now, this is baby shit.
It's baby shit.
Like I told you. Like I said in the last video, we ain't them niggas back. Y'all think we them niggas back in Akron. Yeah, that's our hometown. That's where we were born. But we are nothing like them. We are nothing like them. We nothing like them. And that's how y'all try to treat us like that. Say we from there. Y'all gonna guess every time you think you're gonna do something and you think it's gonna work, you're gonna guess wrong every single time.
And when you guess wrong and you violate, we're gonna go right back up in that ass. Deep.
Where you going? Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, we didn't want to be doing this.
And I mean, they think they can do shit with impunity forever. Like they doing shit in the state courts. They doing shit in that Franklin County court. I mean, them motherfuckers is they just in there cutting up. They just in there just, do whatever. Just put it in the paper. They ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, Bob, I'm gonna go ahead and issue this order, and I know that it's not right, but I'm gonna go ahead and issue. Oh, okay, I'll have you back on that. Come on now. That's what the whole damn shit look like.
Dog and pony, fake ass shit, man. Y'all want to got on TV and putting shit. We be in the gym, and they be having something about the Constitution.
About Nancy Pelosi talking about Nancy Pelosi. She was saying something about our Constitution, and they just play with that. They just play.
Yeah, just throwing it out there.
They just play.
You throwing that out there. Y'all not even following it. How you? I mean, hey, citizens, y'all better get this knowledge and really learn because.
And I mean, you got people that take shortcuts. You got people that work. I mean, come on now. You got people that work at the gas station, McDonald's, whatever, and they'll say, okay, well, you can, they'll let you slide on stuff. Some people, they just let you slide on stuff, but when it comes to court, and when it comes to, the integrity of the courts, I feel like that's very important. I feel like the integrity of the courts is one of the country's greatest assets. And if you can't trust the integrity of the courts, if the integrity of the courts are to be questioned, then everything is raggedy. There has to be some type of ironclad functionality that is fair in these courts. We're not asking them to do us we're not asking them to do us any damn favor. That contravenes the whole meaning of a court. If you're going to say, well, I don't want to let you guys go in there because I just don't want to let you guys go in there because, I mean, yeah, you got a good case and you don't have an attorney and just no. So then what is the purpose of the court? If you want to look at a situation and say, well, I don't like it because those two guys, they're not represented by an attorney, so we just going to put a motion in and get the case thrown out. That's illegal.
That's what it's all about. And they just mad because we ain't getting no attorney and we know too much and we know how to file all that stuff, affidavits and all that, and it ain't costing us no money. But they paying on that money. That's what this is all about. They don't appreciate it. Where we come from, they don't think that we should have this type of knowledge and be able to do this type of stuff. But they just,
But you know what? That's baby's mentality. That's thinking like a baby. That's thinking like a damn baby. But anyway, back to what I was saying. They wanted to get this. They want to get a gag order, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, another thing about those 2 videos that they're talking about that they won't remove. Those videos been up for 2 years. So why they should have done something right there? They should have done something 2 years ago. We wouldn't. The channel wouldn't even exist.
The channel is growing, and the channel has grown, and the channel still exists because people are following the channel, and it's juicy because a lot of the stuff you can just go in there and you can look and you can go right into the case dockets. You got people who know how to go into those case dockets, and they can look at they can look at everything themselves, and you can see it right there. So I mean, it's really no big thing to us, but we just wanted to update you guys in this video, and we also wanted to, because we know they watch too, and we just letting them know that there ain't going to be any gag order. They asked the state court for a gag order. The state court told them to take a hike because they know that standard, that 3-part standard that must be met, is they couldn't meet it. They couldn't meet it. Now, in the Durrani case, they did grant the gag order in that case, but they granted a gag order in that case because that was like all over the place. That was like everybody was talking about that. That was all over the place, all over the TV, all over the media. You got hundreds of people that dealt with.
And I mean, them 2 videos that they asked to be taken down, you talking about 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. And so what is that? What is those videos, by those being removed right now at this time after 2 years, what is that going to do? Nothing. Nah, you ain't getting it.
The information is out there. It's out there. So it's like, you shouldn't have did, the bottom line, you shouldn't have did what you did.
We're going to continue to talk about Stacey and call her bitches. We're going to continue to call William Geary and the Geary firm crooks and all that. We're going to continue to.
Crooks and Klan members.
Because that's our opinion. We allowed.
We can say anything we can say anything we want to say. And I'm pretty sure if we didn't know a long time ago, if we didn't demonstrate that we were knowledgeable and know what to do, they would have shut the channel down. Exactly. And they would have brought us up on something.
They would have said it was hate speech. But you can't say that because even if you report that to YouTube and say, oh, it's hate speech. No, it's not, because it's protected. It's free speech. It's protected. That's why we say all constitutional rights invoked now waived. That right there stops them from being able to fuck with those videos. And if they did anyways, then they would be subject to a lawsuit because those rights are not waived through an implied waiver. There's no implied waiver, and we invoke our rights on every single piece of paper that we file in these courts, every video, everything. So if you're going to be doing things, you're going to almost have to violate the law and create a new lawsuit.
They don't like that. Cause you're gonna violate. You think you're gonna do what you want to do, and do it with impunity. And we gonna hold you to the fire. We gonna be holding niggas to the fire. That's what you call holding somebody to the fire. You want to commit crimes. You in this position. You know what you're doing, and we gonna throw the book at you every time. We gonna throw the book at you, and all you gonna do is give us more shit to work with and put in the book and talk about.
Exactly.
Y'all the one created this shit. We ain't want to be doing this. We put a lot of time into this. We could be doing other stuff, but we ain't had no choice. Y'all out here breaking laws and destroying people. It's destroying people that don't have knowledge, that don't know how to fight. Y'all need to be taught a lesson.
Bullying people. Now it's our time to bully.
And just running and shit. Like, what you running for? Okay, we right here. Okay, you doing this, you doing that. Now we on the front lines. We in the fucking ring. Let's fight. You don't want to fight. Because y'all got like I said, y'all got a lot to lose. We ain't got nothing to lose. Our credibility is fucking high already. Because, I mean, like he said, you can go to the video. You can pull the shit up in the docket. You can just and go back and watch the video, and then you can look certain things up. You're like, wait a minute, hold on, that's illegal.
Yeah, and you can look at their stuff, and then you can look at ours, and just look at the language. Look at the language in their stuff. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but we ain't gonna keep this video too long. We just wanted to update you guys, and this is what we got recently. I think it was last week they put that in.
Yeah, it was on the 1st. They put it in on October 1st. And so I'll be sending off the response to that in the morning. I'll be sending off the response to that in the morning, and they'll get it in the court to make a ruling on it. Now, I also find it interesting that they, I don't know. I just found it. I find it suspicious that after all this, okay, now we going into the Southern District and we going into a black judge's courtroom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about I forgot about that.
Oh shit, they really playing. They really trying to play big. You can't play poker with us. That's just crazy, man. What they think that they can do.
We just dealing with some kids, man.
Yeah, them babies, straight babies.
That's what we dealing with, a bunch of kids, because the stuff they been doing is not intricate.
Yeah, it's baby shit.
It's not intricate at all. It's not smart. Everything that you're doing, we see that. We it's crazy.
We see you. 250 times. We see you. We see.
It's not even intricate. That's crazy, man. It only even feels like, damn, you did that. You went on it. You did that. Then you talk. You do this too much. Y'all do this.
They talk.
You talk too much. You talk too much. I mean, it's just amazing with these people. It's just amazing. But anyway, yeah, we're going to wrap this video up. And that's where we at right now. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have some more videos coming out soon. Because like I said, every time they doing shit that's contrary to the law, we gonna put them on blast every single time, and there's nothing. Hey, y'all creating, y'all keep on doing it. You doing shit. This little gag order that you put, this gag thing you putting in, that's illegal.
Now, why they have to do that? Like, why they have to put that request in? I mean, come on now. And then you talking about, we want the gag order because we want to protect our constitutional right to have a fair trial. But then you got these damn motions, these other motion. You got this other motion pending where you asking for the case to get thrown out because you saying that that it's frivolous.
Yeah, and if it was frivolous, it's like, okay, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about that before. Yeah.
A frivolous lawsuit is a lawsuit that does not have any basis regarding to fact that connect to that connect to violations that could that the court will provide a remedy for. So, for example, if I'm the court and this is the person that's making the complaint, you asking the court to remedy something. So it has to be something that the court remedies. So if, for example, let's say if I go to the court and I say, oh, they committed slander against me, then I want to demonstrate to the courts that I want to be made whole again from the damage that their slander had. Okay, so there has to be damages, and there has to be a violation of a law that court exercises subject matter jurisdiction over. And there has to be specificity as to who, what, where, why, when. There has to be that level of specificity. You have to be specific. So then the court will provide a remedy once they got down to the facts, once all the facts were in. And if the facts presented a violation of that particular law, then the person needs to be made whole again. That's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Ain't no way out. Just got to do the right thing, because all this other sneaky stuff ain't gonna work.
Just creating more lawsuits.
That's it. And we ain't got nothing to lose. We got plenty of time. You already seen that. We got brains, and see, that's just. But yeah, we thank you guys for viewing. Welcome to the channel, and like I said, we're gonna keep you guys updated on everything. That when motions go in, they thinking they doing something, being sneaky, gonna get put right on blast.
Yeah, and also a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime. So you cannot be penalized for exercising a constitutional right. Now, the exception to that is if there was already like some type of injunction or order like that already put on you, and then you did it. So that makes it different. But yeah, we're not gonna drag this thing out. We just wanted to update you guys, and that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, guys, take it easy. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Deception Stoppers.
Au revoir.